One question I often hear from new interns or young professionals is, what do I wear to work? And it can be really challenging to build a professional wardrobe. Some really good advice that I received when I was first starting out is to set aside a little bit of money in each paycheck to begin to build your new closet. For men, this can mean button-down shirts, it can mean ties, well-tailored blue and black trousers, and definitely a good suit. And for women, I also think it means well-tailored blouses, skirts, work-appropriate dresses, and things that you feel comfortable in. I think also the other piece of advice that I received that I really try to stick with is to take cues from your other colleagues. If someone is wearing something in your office and it's not too short or it's not too tight, then you want to make sure that as you're getting dressed every day in the morning, that you're making sure you convey the part of your image that you want people to remember as you're building your professional reputation.
Professional attire, lots of times people think that it is a particular type of suit or particular form of dress. Really what professional attire is, in some ways, it's the wrapping. It's what allows you to communicate with your coworkers and with your clients in a very effective way to show that you are professional and prepared for the job at hand.
Professional attire would be that of kind of, you hear people talk about first impression is everything. And so you want to basically, when you're preparing for an interview or even your first days, on a job, making sure that you present yourself in a way that is going to get you the job. There's a phrase that often says, dress for the job you want, not the job that you have.
The main thing about professional attire that you want to remember is, first, does it fit into the context of your office? A lot of times we suggest to interns that they find out what do their bosses wear to work and emulate that. If you work at a very casual environment, wearing a three-piece suit to work could be as distracting as if you worked in a very conservative place and only wore a Pink Floyd t-shirt to work. So first you want to find out what's the connotation for your office. Secondly, you want to find out if that ever changes. For certain meetings, am I going to be required to dress in a different way than I do when I'm around the office? And then thirdly, as a young person in the office, you might want to dress more professionally or more conservatively if you're trying to set a certain image. Maybe you wish to be taken more seriously, and maybe you can do that through sort of little things inside of your dress and your personal attire.